is so good. If you don't like cinnamon gum, what's wrong with you? Alright, let's begin our night. And something I thought of just before starting this is, why isn't there a cinnamon Coca Cola flavor? Wouldn't that be so good? And just in case you're wondering, or you're new, we play Solitaire here on a 3-card draw. Pretty simple. That's a good question. If you were in charge of Coca-Cola, what new flavor would you release? I think we all know mine at this point. Cinnamon Coke. You'd think root beer float Coke already existed at some point. What else would make a good Coke? And there we go. We're having a pretty good start to our night. Three plays, by the way. Fat stack number 1 to our left. I think it has to be more of a warmer flavor, if that makes sense, for it to work well. Maybe something dark and bitter. Oh, I know cherry Coke is a thing. Oh, that's a weird one. You know how there's Applewood smoked bacon? What about Applewood Coke? Now be honest here. That doesn't sound too bad. Just like a little bit of a barbecue feel. You know what I mean? Alright, here we go. Let's see if we can win this one. As we're missing guessing, let's see what we're stuck with. Hearts or diamonds. Let's try hearts. Uh-oh. Nowhere for that 9. Or 7. Now I must be missing something here. But we can't get to that 10 without this one down. So I hate to say it, but I think we just lost. As that is the only play left to make without that 4, 10, or 9. So unfortunately the perfect combination to keep us at bay to start our night. But that's why we play 5. My goodness. Anyway, let's talk more about some Coke. Not that Coke, silly. The drink. So Applewood sounds good. Lemon Coke could work. Maybe like a little bit of a southern sweet tea situation. Oh dear. Oh, wait a second. I think I thought of one. Chocolate Coke. Now if you're gonna try coffee, you have to go dark chocolate Coke. Maybe honey Coke. I noticed last time I was at the store, they sell Coke and Jim Beam bourbon together. Now isn't that kind of stupid? Wouldn't you rather just buy the Coke and Jim Beam separately, save some money, and then just kind of have fun pretending like you're a little bit of a chemist with your drinks? What's malty? Vanilla Coke's a thing. Cream soda Coke is a thing. If you've had strawberry Coke, I'm sorry. That stuff sucks. I thought apple a while ago. Then I thought, no, that sucks. But on second thought, it doesn't sound so bad. Maybe more of a bitter apple. Peach Coke, there you go. That one would be good. You see, I think the formula would be you can't get something that's good on its own. For example, strawberries are pretty good on their own, universally. But I think if you were to ask somebody what's better, strawberry or cherry, strawberry's gonna win more often than not. But strawberry with something makes the strawberry not as good, more often than not, than a cherry with something. A cherry with something is far better than with a strawberry with something. I said something too many times. I feel stupid. Oh well. You get what I'm trying to say. Because lemon on its own, not too hot. Pomegranate Coke could be decent. because when I think of drinking a Coke, yeah, just jumping to a different question. I think about a warm summer day. You're a bit thirsty. You would like something to quench your thirst. So you go for a nice bright can of Coke Zero. And you try enjoying yourself. Keyword try. Because for me, Coke is never a first option. I'd rather go with like a citrusy taste or whatnot. Are we gonna do this? Sorry, I'm just watching this unfold. Just as you are right now. Jack, 10, stuck with a 6 and an 8. Oh gosh, don't tell me you did it to us again. Oh my goodness. We just lost again. Barely. Try as we might. That's tough. This might be one of our toughest starts to date. So again, nowhere for that 6. Can't build any more on either of those stacks. Wow. That's all I could say so far. Wow. Screw the Coke, give me some Jim Beam after this. Kidding, of course. 2, 7, and King. Those stinky buttholes. Alright, let's refresh ourselves with a new game and see if we can change our luck. And let me get a little more gum, because cinnamon is pretty. I was gonna say another word, but I'll just say cool instead of the rhyme. Fill in the blank. Cinnamon is pretty. Blank. I did it again. Oops. I did it again. Actually, scratch that. Britney Spears is a Pepsi girl. Or Pepsi Man. Do any of you remember Pepsi Man? Oh, I have a question for you. For those of you going to school, high school, junior high school, college, whichever it may be, or for those of you who work at a place with vending machines, do you have Coca Cola products or Pepsi products? In my high school, we had Coca Cola products. In college, I think was a mixture of both. But something about seeing a Pepsi vending machine with that big blue bottle, ice along the sides with a good splash. When you see Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Gatorade, you know you're about to get yourself a nice refreshment. But Coke, it's a little bit more of, alright, what drink do I want to have with my lunch? You know what I mean? this one. But we will try. Ooh, not the right to eat. Yeah, we're done. That was a very quick third game. Or are we? Yeah, I think we're done. So let's do a thorough check. And we have Second Life. How far will it take us is the question. Another 9. Fantastic. Wow, it's a miracle. Even more so. I swear if this is gonna do the same thing that the first 2 games did, maybe I will go get some Jim Beam for the first time. Freaking stupid game, being a butthole, being mean. What's up with that? What's up with that? Alright, kidding aside, that is messed up. Okay. Okay, I think we're done now. Here we go. Well, time for our double check, as there's nowhere for that 6 and nowhere for that 3. 3 aces without a 2 led to us leaving this one a bit quicker than we should have. So we move on to our 4th game. Honestly, they've been pretty good games, but they have been frustrating as a hot potato. So let's see which cards there are. The triple twos, double fives. And that is it. Here we go. On the bright side, at least we have a long episode tonight. Is it weird? I think I've heard this before. Maybe it's just like a thing dumb people do, or maybe not. But have any of you ever heard of Coke and cough syrup? I'm not sure if I heard that on TV or as something kids do when they're sick. But doesn't that sound kind of messed up, but kind of fitting? I don't know. the cinnamon gum is tingling my tongue. Okay, so this looks to be our best game of the night, but just because of that, it makes me think we're gonna lose fairly quickly, because it's probably trying to psych us out like a butthole. But you know what? You never know with this game. Something I enjoy and hate at the same time. I really want to pop in 10 pieces of gum right now, but it's taking a lot of willpower not to. That would probably mess up my tongue for at least a day if I did that. Yeah, I think we might be done. It looked promising, but we've had too many plays to this point that did not amount to much, so just statistically, it feels like we were headed towards a bummer. But you never know. You never know. And there it is, game number 4. Just like the previous 3, an absolute pain in the butt. But you know what? Regardless of the fate of the cards, I'm still having fun. I hope you are too. Just one more game on the night. So let's see which cards were left unturned in this one. And let's get ready to see how we wrap things up. As we have double 4s, double kings, double 10s, double 9s, and double doubles. Final shuffle. Here we come. soda, do you think of a can of soda, a plastic bottle of soda, a glass bottle of soda, or the fountain drink splashing inside of a cup, or maybe even a 2-liter inside a plastic cup? What do you think of? More often than not, I think of the can, but with a little bit of chill along the side. And wow, talk about a promising looking start. Not a play to be made besides one. So let's see if we are all washed up and done, or if there's something hidden to lead to maybe a couple more plays. There's a jack. For sure, we'll get one more ace. No clue. And that is our third play right there. So the biggest obstacle at the moment is cracking in to the right side of the field. Let's see if we can get something brewing as we get at least one more fat stack on our night. That's not what you want to see. And just like that, I think that is the end to our night. So let's do a double check with triple threes on the field. Nowhere for that 10. Nowhere for that jack. Nowhere for that 5 or 7. And you know what? The word of the night is tease. Big old tease this Coca Cola deck was. It's like when you're going for a can of soda, you see it from the distance, and it's empty, or it's opened and it's not available to drink. Tonight was a big old stinky can of sodas. That is a fair amount of nasty, but anyway, my friend, that will be it for tonight, regardless of the results. It is always fun. And with all of that being said, I hope you have yourself a relaxing remainder of your night. Many sweet dreams. If any of you work for Coca-Cola, feel free to share my ideas and give me all the proceeds so I can, I don't know, buy a bobcat. But besides that, until we meet again, stay safe and eat your fruits and vegetables.